guys, it's Maggie from Magnificent Tarot, and this is going to be your general love reading. And this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Hey, Cancerians! As you guys know, I'm a Cancer Sun, and during the pre-shuffle, there was some fuckery, y'all. There's always something with Cancers. Can we just get a break? So, keywords: healing, healer, mirror or mirroring, path, the world or ending, cycles, missed opportunity. So, I feel like someone or there's an energy, right, Cancerians, of you possibly, or this could be another person that you're tied to. Oh, let me say my little spiel. So this is a general reading. It may not apply to everybody, okay? Please take what resonates with you, all right? And then whatever doesn't resonate, just let it go. And also understand that these energies are reversible. So I may be picking up your person of interest, right? The person you're thinking of, their energy, or the energy of someone that they're connected to, okay? So just take that into consideration, you guys. All right, so Cancers. In this deck, in this particular oracle deck, and we see Door of Romance is reverse. The World card, right? It's about expansion. It's about getting yourself out there. It's like the world is your oyster. You have the world in your hands. But in the reverse, it's like you're not expanding or you're not opening up, right? And I feel that a lot of you guys are still in the process of healing or needing to heal from something, from an ending. A lot of you guys are not, it's kind of like the Aries reading, feeling a little, is it Aries or is it Taurus? Taurus and Aries, actually, combination of the two. You guys are in this energy of, it's like you're on a break or there's a pause, right? And it's really just feeling stuck, a little bit. But I feel like you guys are, I'm feeling a little itchy all of a sudden, you guys. I don't know if it's somebody, I'm channeling someone, or somebody is feeling itchy for some reason. And that's really strange, you guys, So, but I feel like you guys are on some sort of break or sabbatical, some sort of hiatus, but it's more like, it's like the universe kind of put you on a pause. They hit the pause button on the situation because something wasn't coming together, or something was not, I want to say that you guys, you and your person, or your person and their person, something wasn't coming together. It's like there's a path that was set, right? There was supposed to be a specific, not a specific outcome, but there was supposed to be some sort of progress or movement forward. But you guys couldn't get it together for some reason. Somebody wasn't learning the lesson, or someone kept avoiding or resisting, and that caused some sort of delay, right? And it's very frustrating because I feel like you've been feeling stuck. Spiritual purpose and support is the temple card. It's called the temple path. It was in reverse in the pre-shuffle, and again, like I said to one of the previous signs, I believe it was Taurus. You feel like you've fallen off your path because There could be an energy of maintaining old unhealthy habits or of fear or limitations, worry or doubt, right? Lack consciousness. Something is distracting you or was distracting you. But this is the time to make your spiritual life and evolution a priority. Okay, Cancers. I'm also picking up, Cancers, that you kind of feel fed up. Oh God. Kind of feel fed up, right? You feel like you can't catch a break. Like maybe it's because I feel that way, but yeah, we do feel like we can't catch a break sometimes. Let me get my prop where I need it to be. You know, anxiety, worry, appreciation, lack consciousness. And this is also something coming, something good coming. And oh, this is so good, Cancers. So good. All tied up in the reverse is so good to be in the outcome or future potential. I love that. There's that healer of the ages again, and it's in the reverse. So, yeah, there was some sort of anxiety, worry, fear, and happy family in reverse. But solar plexus energy, confidence, willpower, just feeling a drive. This is like feeling like yeah, the same cards are coming out. Feeling that drive or feeling that fire being lit up inside of you again. You know, because I feel like you guys felt unmotivated. Again, there was a feeling of feeling defeated a little bit or being fed up, or I don't want to say you guys gave up. I just feel like you guys got to a point where you were just tired, like, you know, and you just kind of needed to take a break, time out. And this is beautiful. This is the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, third eye. Doesn't work because I don't have a lot of space. Your heart is blocked, your heart chakra. So let me put this here. I don't have a lot of space. So what I was doing was let me push this back so we can get some more space. And then I was just putting them to the side a little bit like that. But these are coinciding with the message. It's supposed to be 9 cards in total, okay? It's not always 9. Yeah, it was 9 cards, I believe, for everybody. So yeah, it just depends. But I've been pulling 9. So a lot of anxiety, worry, okay? This has something to do with a connection. This could be a current connection or something in the past that has something that brought a lot of heartache, pain. You've closed your heart to some sort of connection to someone. And this felt like a spiritual connection, definitely. And I feel like, yeah, it was a spiritual kindred, you know, this is about community, it's about kindred spirits coming together. Some sort of wish was denied here, or a delay in a wish fulfillment. That brought a lot of anxiety, worry, and stress. This put you in you went through a period of wow, a very difficult period, dealing with some sort of ending or dealing with some sort of difficulty. It's an ending because this is an 18, and oh, I didn't say this to you guys, but I'm incorporating numerology. So here's my birthday, and I'm just giving you an example of how I get your life path numbers. I basically add up the numbers of your birthday, or this is mine. So for example, when I add up the number of my birthday, I get 11. It's a master number, so you don't reduce master numbers, but I can be an 11 or a 2. But you would add up the birth date, right? All the numbers of your birth date, and then that double digit, you would add those 2 numbers up to get your life path number. So I'm seeing a 9, 6, and a 5, a 4, a 1, an 11 or 2, a 3. Okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 9. Okay? That's what I have so far. Yeah. This particular connection brought you so much anxiety and worry. And this could just be because there's an unhealthy pattern of self-doubt, lack consciousness, and fear. Because you didn't feel appreciated by someone. Yeah, judgment. 2. There is a spiritual death and an awakening, right? But with that, there's a purification process of where you go through a very difficult time and you're going through an awakening and you're being purified of negative patterns, emotions, and just unhealthy habits and past life karma and a lot of past life trauma, right? And this has been a very difficult time for you Cancerians, and you don't understand why you have to go through so much suffering. You don't understand it. I don't understand it at times, and it causes you to feel like, am I always going to feel broken? You don't feel balanced. Yeah, your sacral chakra, and it came out in a reverse. And then I read these cards in the upright, just feel in the reverses too. And then I said you don't feel balanced over the healer of the ages. This is emotional. Your emotional body is controlled, or yeah, represented by this chakra. This is your self-expression, your sexual energy. This is also this is also how you manifest. Essentially, we always think of the solar plexus as the manifestation center because that's the power center, your inner sun. But we have to understand that energy is being generated by the sacral. It starts from the base, of course, and it works its way up. But that sacral chakra is that fire. It's that sexual energy. It ignites the intentions and the desires and the emotions, and with the willpower, that's when you put the action behind it to manifest what it is that you want. But I feel like you've been very, wow, you saw how that's been. See, you've been very out of whack because of the Three of Swords energy, sadness and isolation. It fell in the reverse, but then it's been in the upright, so it just, that's weird. Yeah, and it's a very hard lessons and challenges. 5, this is Taurian energy, but this is also Mars energy. Mars comes in with that chaotic energy to shake you up, to break you out of your stagnation, and because this energy here can become very addictive, this isolation part. I didn't mean to cover the word sadness, but this is standing out because Cancers, that we go into our shells. We get to this energy here of feeling isolated, and we take a step back. But sometimes when we take that step back to kind of heal, we get stuck in that energy, and that sadness and that sulking can become very addictive. Okay, and I think the lesson here is to teach you to open up and get out of that energy here. 4 of Pentacles here, and this is about clinging to the past. And I know you guys hate hearing that because we're always clinging, and Cancers, y'all don't never let stuff go. People make jokes about us Cancers, but they fail to understand that it's not necessarily the clinging to the past that is the problem. It's the our ability to see the good in every situation, everybody that, in every person that we come across, we have a way of seeing past the facades and the mask, and we are able to connect on a deeper level. And that energy, that connective energy, or that the connections we build with people, that is what we don't let go of. And it's not that we don't let go of it. We remember very well every experience, and we dwell on those experiences. Sometimes, me personally, I kind of like look back in order to remind myself, hey, remember when that happened? Remember how that made you feel? To kind of keep myself from repeating those patterns. But it all depends on your evolutionary process. Being a Cancer, it's a very difficult thing. And a lot of people may not understand that being a water sign is not easy, because we feel our way through life. We don't have the advantages that the fire and air signs have, because they're able to shut off their emotions, and they're able to function in life differently. And we have to tackle life through emotions that are always fluctuating. So, not to make any excuses, but this is allowing us to heal. Sometimes, dwelling on the past helps us to do the inner work. It's just our problem is we take too long sometimes we get stuck in that energy trying to heal. But I feel that there was an energy of us trying to open up to a wish fulfillment of something that could have brought us a lot of happiness, and we try to open ourselves up. Because if you look at this image here, we have this person breaking through chains. These are limitations. We have ourselves trying to open ourselves up, right? Breaking these chains of isolation, because we can get stuck in isolating ourselves. We tried. When we come out of our shells, and we try to open up, we often get trampled. We get trampled and stepped on, and we got to retreat to heal again. And that's what people don't understand. Like, when we come out of our shells and we allow ourselves to love and be receptive to another person's love, right? Or whatever we perceive as love, that takes a lot. So when we get hurt, or when we're not appreciated, that hurts. Because we don't just open up to any old body, okay? And when we open ourselves, we are wide open. Can you see this? Wide open. Look how wide open this person is. Right? And with that energy that we offer healing, and I think that's what attracts a bunch of riffraff towards us. All right, so let's look at this appreciation card. I kind of want to read it from the book a little bit, and then I'm going to clarify it. Like I said, sometimes we don't feel appreciated, but I think a lot of the part of the lesson is for us to appreciate our own selves and not wait for other people to do it. As Cancers, we often feel neglected. It's choosing gratitude. Again, I feel like a lack consciousness is another theme. This card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of the single blossom. Yet around and behind her are bramble bushes, and these are bushes with thorns, by the way. I didn't know what a bramble bush was, but they're basically these bushes that are thorny. She has that rose in her hand, and she's looking at it, and she's appreciating it. She's admiring this rose, and she's not even noticing all the thorns and prickles and prickles these thorns and all these things that can hurt or harm her, right? She's too busy admiring and being grateful for this single rose. The book says She could be focusing on the bramble bushes, worried that she might get caught up in their prickly branches or difficulty. Instead, she's pausing, again, that pausing that I was talking about, to experience the blessing of the single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the tiny buds waiting to open up. I can't, it's aligning perfectly because Spirit is letting us know that there are good things opening up for us. But some of us are so fixated on the difficulties and the prickles and the thorns. We don't take the time to appreciate the good things, right? And there's tiny little buds opening up in the background, right? I like that. And it says, this card upright is telling you that you have much to be grateful for, Cancer. And like the flowering bush behind a woman on the card, there is more to come that you cannot see, that you have yet to see. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness to your life. Lack consciousness, focusing on all the things that went wrong, all the people that hurt you, all the times you were betrayed, all the times you weren't chosen, all the times you were rejected, all the times you weren't appreciated. It's like that's keeping you stuck. Clarify appreciation, please. And it makes sense because, again, I feel that I want to say us feeling like we have to protect ourselves all the time is justified, but I do see how it can become a hindrance because we don't open up to good opportunities or the things that are the things that will bring us happiness. We kind of push those good opportunities away because we just feel like, no, 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 you're just going to hurt me just like everybody else has, right? And then we miss, oh, that's a lot of cards, Spirit. We miss opportunities that way. And I shuffled in the cards in the upright on purpose. Because I wanted to. Ooh, so we have share, simply love, and then we have share the love. And this came up, this imbalance of energy, but these are 2-cup cards. So we have simply love, 6 of cups, and someone wanting to reconcile, 3 of cups. And this is half of this, and I'm looking at this as an imbalance in the amount of love that's being shared. I feel like someone is giving more love. Someone is just simply loving someone, and somebody else is needing to share more love. But I do see some sort of reconciliation or someone being nostalgic, and they're realizing that they could have shared more love. This could just be you needing to share and just simply love. Letting love guide you. Wow. And when you do let love guide you and you choose that direction, or you choose to spread your wings and be open, right? Because she's wide open. That's when the dreams come true. Oops, this is this is about making a decision. I wish this was the dreams coming true card, but no, this is decisions and daydreams. I can't see because I see a glare. You may be able to see daydreams and decisions. This is about making a decision to choose a path. You're a little confused, or there may be options and choices in front of you. This could be you're this person of interest to share love, or simply just love, or allow themselves to love in an authentic way. But I feel like there's a little bit of confusion here and multiple options here. Life path 6, 3, 2, and 7. 6 and 3. Okay, you may be a 6 or a 3, vice versa. 6 and a 3 dealing with each other, and then we have a 2 and a 7 dealing with each other. Doesn't have to be those combinations, but why is daydreams and decisions here blocking Cancers? Because they're feeling alone, lack consciousness, feeling left out in the cold. daydreaming about what they want, feeling confused or feeling conflicted, or needing to make some sort of choice and choosing some sort of direction here. But what's blocking them is that they feel left out in the cold. They're not speaking their truth. Two fives. This is a challenge. Someone is not speaking. Throat chakra. You're isolating yourself from a connection. You're isolating yourself from a connection because, or someone else's, or you're isolating yourself from a connection because you feel like an option. You feel like someone may not choose you, or they just make you feel left out in the cold, so you're choosing to isolate yourself. This is a soulmate connection, a kindred spirit. Happy family in the reverse is interesting too, because this is a four, life path four, and this is an energy of again feeling stuck. And the happy family is like the Ten of Cups. It's a happy card, right? But when it's in the reverse, it's you know, because this card talks about celebrations, but this could be just a disconnect from friends, or when the happy family card is reversed, it indicates a separation or emotional distance from family members or a close friends. So I feel like there's an emotional distance between you and someone. I feel like this person is a romantic partner, but I feel like you guys haven't established a relationship with this person. And if you have, it was more of a situationship, or you may have been, it may have never gone to the next level with that Three of Cups here. Share the love. I feel like it was more, it never went past friendship, or it didn't get to something committed, even though there was a mutual attraction. I feel like for some of you guys, it never went to the next level. This disconnect may be from your family of origin, such as your parents or siblings, or it may be that something is standing in between you and your present family members, whether it be your children or your spouse. So if this is a marriage or a committed partnership, because I do feel two energies, or two scenarios rather. If this is a committed partnership, there's a disconnect. I feel like you may be dealing with someone that's in a committed partnership, Cancerian. I definitely feel that. I feel a lot of manipulation, win or lose, ego, pride. Clarify happy family. Now, let's say you are in a committed relationship. There is a disconnect. Definitely, because you feel left out in the cold. You're confused about choosing a direction, whether to stay or go. And you're needing to communicate or be honest about the way you feel. Clarify the happy family in reverse, please. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Remember, Venus is for the masculines out there looking for their potential wife, and Jupiter would be the husband. You know, when you look at your chart, Jupiter would kind of give you an idea of what your husband is going to be like, or your partner, your life partner. So this is why I say Venus and Jupiter. Clarify happy family. 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, you're not happy. Queen of Cups, this is your energy, Cancerians. And there's been arguments, fights, and someone's not being completely honest about some sort of communication or wanting to move forward. Someone's not communicating, they're not being honest. There could be some hostilities that need to be worked out, or perhaps some fences that need to be mended. Communication and patience may be called for here. So let your intuition be your guide. I just said someone's not communicating, someone's not being honest. They're not communicating honestly here. The Page of Swords is the initiator. He pays attention to details. He is about truth, right? But sometimes is indicative of someone that is not being completely truthful. They're being a little cunning, strategic. This is someone that's not confident or lacking in confidence when it comes to expressing. This could be a delay in a new beginning as well, but someone's not communicating honestly here about a situation. Also, with the Happy Family card, remember, real healing starts when you choose to become your own loving parent, sibling, spouse, friend, or child. The lesson in every relationship is self-honoring, and sometimes the karma is just to let go. That's interesting. So we have all tied up. We have someone releasing themselves from feeling trapped or tied up, or releasing themselves from being their own jailer. What are you releasing, Cancer? I was going to say verify. Clarify all tied up. What do you need? What are you needing to release? Because I feel like there is some sort of pattern or something that needs to be let go of, but I feel like it could be the other person. Somebody is needing to let go of some sort of relationship here. That my sage was breaking up. I have this sage bundle here. Someone feels trapped. Life path 5. We have a lot of 5s on the table. 5 came up a lot. What is this? Ooh, Temperance. Healing again, balance, patience. But it's beautiful because, like I said, when you see this card in the reverse, this is you getting, you releasing yourself. It's like the Eight of Swords energy. Lack of motion or sense of personal freedom. So in the reverse, this card reverse is telling you that the ties that bind are about to break loose. A previously stuck situation is opening up and the restrictions are clearing out. This card reverse also indicates that you are ready to break free from the habits and patterns that have kept you tied up for so long. Get ready to free yourself. You have all the power and clarity at this point. So untie the binds of the patterns that have stopped you from being authentic and empowered. Now is the time to liberate yourself. This is beautiful because you are liberating yourself. There is a reconciliation on the table here. Clarify the Temperance. You're needing to speak your truth. It is so apparent that you're needing to express how you truly feel. Because I feel, yeah, because you were not opening and you weren't being open. Four of Pentacles, closed off, not sharing, not opening up, clinging, protecting yourself. And this was keeping you stuck, not being able to move forward into calmer waters, keeping you stuck in anxiety, stress. And this is keeping you stuck in a dissatisfying situation. And this is about delays, blockages because of this not being open. Because again, your previously stuckness is due to not opening up because you're not wanting to get hurt. Scared, I'm scared, right? But this could be this other person too, but you guys are mirroring each other. Remember, that was one of the keywords, mirroring, Magician and the Mirror. Clarify the Temperance card. Yeah, King of Pentacles, stability. Someone is stubborn. Someone is very stubborn, but the King of Pentacles is, for me, some people would like to say that he is very unemotional. he could be a little boring or he could be a little possessive, but I look at the King of Pentacles as a very benevolent energy, because I feel like he is a provider. He's very stable. You know, he could be, and he's very grounded. And, you know, some people would say, you know, yeah, but he's very unemotional. He's all about his money. I was about to shuffle these all wrong, you guys. Alright, let's look at this a little closer. Clarify this King of Pentacles for me. Cancer. Getting out of this lack consciousness of always feeling like you're last, you know, or feeling like, oh shit. Standing in your square, getting your, you know, this is about being stable, and this is about confronting. And in order to heal this heart chakra, or this broken heart, you're needing to allow yourself to break those chains of limitation. It came back out. There's a need to heal this heart chakra in order to take advantage of an opportunity that you may miss, right? You're going through challenging times. We know this, Cancer. This is the story of your life. What's new? Three of Swords, sadness and isolation. But God is saying that these challenging times are almost over, Cancer, the Lovers. There's a decision. There's a choice in love here. There's a spiritual connection. It's a beautiful spiritual connection here. But the moving on is about moving on from an energy of someone that's coming off as the King of Pentacles. Maybe he isn't so benevolent. Maybe he isn't. But, you know, I like to look at him as someone that wants to give you stability. Moving on and leaving emotional baggage behind. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Who is he? King of Pentacles. And this is like a minor for the Emperor. And he has bull. Look at this bull. That's Taurus. Some of you guys are dealing with a Taurus. Queen of Swords. Ice Queen. Yeah, see, this is wish fulfillment. You're wanting to have stability. You're wanting someone to commit to you. You're wanting a husband. You know, you're wanting someone to step up to the plate. That's your wish fulfillment. And Spirit and God is saying divine timing is at play. They're saying to be patient because this is coming. A previously stuck situation is about to be unstuck, and the restrictions preventing this connection is coming together, because I feel like with this there was a course correction that needed to take place, because somebody was already in a committed relationship, or you could be this, or you may have needed to end a committed partnership or get a divorce. Clarify. Temple path in reverse. Feeling a disconnect, or feeling like feeling lost a little bit, or not knowing, or feeling like, you know, I feel like, you know, though, because innately we know, but I feel like it was more for you with this temple path, that it came up for every sign that I've done so far. I feel like what this is, though, with the temple path, card 12, that's a 3. It's, you're too focused on lack. You're too focused on either worldly possessions or material gain, or you may simply be maintaining old unhealthy habits of fear, limitation, worry, and doubt. It's a distraction. So you're needing to get connected to your spiritual life and evolution. Okay, this needs to be a more of a priority in your life now. They're saying clear your mind, meditate, open up to the presence of spirit. Open up to the presence of spirit. Whatever else you may have going on, consider this an important part of your personal and tactical plans. This is calling you to have faith. They're calling you to trust here. Clarify the temple path. Trust in the divine timing. They're saying trust. Yeah, it may seem bad. This is all for your highest and holiest good, because they're trying to get you to break out of that shell, break out of those patterns, break those chains of limitation and self-doubt that's preventing you. Yeah, ooh, what did I say? Breaking that fear. You're fearful. Breaking that. Old structures, old beliefs, old ideals, old relationships that are still lingering energetically, that are keeping you stuck. Maybe a current relationship needs to be broken up. I see Leo, Scorpio energy here. 7 and an 8. Life path 7 and 8. 7 or 8. You may be dealing with a 7 or an 8. Damn, Tower is coming in to break up that shit. Whatever has been keeping you stuck, or this person stuck, whatever this person won't let go of, or this marriage, or this unhappy family, it's being broken. It's being broken down, and there it's a limitation, and it's because this person is afraid to get on this path. This is they know that this is their path, but they're afraid. You know that this is your path, but you're afraid. You're too scared. Cancerian dealing with a Leo, Cancerian dealing with a Scorpio, Cancerian dealing with a Taurus, Cancerian dealing with a Sagittarius, Cancerian dealing with a freaking Aries. In reverse, this is fear, weakness. Someone's afraid. Taurus too. I said Taurus already. That's that missed opportunity. But listen, there is going to be a change here. Something, clarity's coming in. Heavy. I feel it all in my back. I feel it all in my midsection of my back. It's like stuck energy right here, because remember, when you have emotional, when you're like holding on to emotions or have repressed emotions, they manifest as physical pain. And with this weather change here in southern Florida, with all this rain, a lot of you guys are feeling the barometric pressure in the air, so you may be feeling pain or migraines. You may feel uncomfortable, or your emotions are being they're fluctuating a little bit. Clarify the third chakra, and I love this because this is a 10, an ending, and a beginning coming in for you. And this is the crown, that third eye opening up. Look how beautiful that is. Manifesting that solar plexus. Clarify 1 and a 4. These can also correlate to houses too. You guys have a lot of energy or shit going on in your 7th house. Saturn shaking shit up. Cancers. Ooh, 8 of stagnation. Ending of stagnation. Wow. Moving forward. Chariot. Yeah, this is you. This is you letting go of something that's no longer making you happy. Liberation. Release. Death. Transformation. What comes after death, Spirit? What comes after death for Cancer? Letting go of that burden. I love it. Another 10. See? I can't make this shit up. So, there you are, Cancer, sulking, despondency, apathy, depression, whatever you want to call it. Woe is me. This is not going right. I never get what I want. Blah, 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 blah. I feel rejected. Look at what's happening here, Cancer. Open up your eyes. Look up. Spirit is trying to give you an opportunity. Don't miss it. Or this is the person that you're dealing with. We need advice, Spirit. What is the advice for Cancer? Ooh, 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 ooh. They say manifest what it is that you want, Cancer. You can have it. Do you see this? This is a new beginning. Manifest it. They are telling you to manifest it. you can have it, Cancer. That's the advice. I'm going to read, and they're saying seek the truth. Some relationships, somebody is in a relationship that is not making them happy, and they're holding on and they're holding on. Or somebody is needing to open up to a relationship. Clarify, manifest. This is the Magician card. So I feel like you're connected to someone that may be connected to someone else, or you are connected to someone. Eight of Wands. That's a release, and that's also forward movement. Moving forward. I like it. Whoa, I didn't see this, you guys. Look what flipped over. The Star card. I didn't even notice that flipped over. And reverse. Fearing failure, fear of failure. And that's that healing that needs to come in. Eight of Wands. Something is coming fast towards you. When you manifest, when you get out of that lack consciousness and you manifest from a place of power and confidence, not self-doubt, not lack, but power and confidence, they're saying, and you trust your intuition, you're going to manifest a new beginning, and it's going to come in super duper fast. I'm going to prove this to you. I'm going to read this from the book here, and then I'm going to end the reading here. And this is the sixth chakra, and this is Archangel Metatron. That's card 40, and this is about breaking that stagnant energy, and clarity of thought, personal vision. It says this very powerful Archangel Metatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra or third eye, which is the this page is stuck. Center devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears upright, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective towards broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold, and the clouds of confusion are clearing. In some ways, this could be a new beginning, for you're on your way to develop a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. You know how we don't know what's going on and why it's happening and why it's so hard for Cancers? This is going to be bringing it, deeper insight is coming in for you to give you clarity. And it was here. Why did something have to end? Why didn't I get that cup? Why didn't he choose me? Or why didn't she choose me? Why me? Clarity is coming in. In some ways, this could be a new beginning for you, for you're on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. That happiness, that joy, the stability that you want, it's coming to you. You can manifest it. You need to get out of that lack consciousness. You need to let go of the past. You're needing to release the past. It doesn't serve you anymore, Cancer. I know you hear this all the time from all the readers on YouTube, and I know you're sick of it because I'm sick of it. But baby, when you do that, Cancer, you have victory. This is you moving forward. Move on. Liberate yourself from that unhappiness. Allow the transformation to take place. Allow the spiritual death to take place so that you can be transformed and changed. Let go of that burden. That difficult period is now over for you, or it will be over